Thanks for coming, everyone. Before we start, just need to check, are you all okay with this consultation meeting being recorded for my assessment? Aiden?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sam?
Yeah, whatever, that's okay.
And Bill?
Yeah, all good with me.
Perfect. Alright, let's begin with you, Aiden. Can you explain the issue you mentioned earlier about starting on site?
Yeah, sure. When I first started here, I never got my area introduction. The other guys tried to guide me when they could, but they're usually pretty busy. Back in my old workshop, didn't have a vehicle inspection pit, so I wasn't used to how cramped it was down there.
Yeah, that's not ideal. That's important. Has that impacted you with your work at all?
Yeah, it has. The heat hit me, especially when I first started. I think the shift should have been planned so I could acclimatise properly. Plus, the stairs and handrails are tagged out, so everyone's getting in and out of the pit by climbing on milk crates. It's not very safe.
Yeah, that's understandable. So the proper access is out of service, all workers are using crates instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not ideal at all. Thanks for that. Now let's hear from you, Sam. What are your thoughts on the workshop conditions?
To be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong. I've been doing this for 20 years. All these safety meetings feel like overkill. I've got better things to do.
I appreciate your experience. Still, I'd like to know what controls you're using day to day.
Well, for starters, there's only one tiny rubbish bin at the pit. I use old crates to reach parts of the machines when I'm working in the pit. We've got rubber mats, but most of them are torn and some haven't been replaced after being thrown out. There's just a handwritten note telling us to wear hearing protection, and no one's ever talked to me about manual handling or the risks of awkward postures.
Yeah, right. So were you aware that we have a manual handling procedure?
No, never heard of it.
Well, thanks for that. Now, can you share your issues you mentioned earlier, Bill?
Yeah, sure. There have been more incidents and near misses than what's been documented. Last week, a mechanic twisted his knee climbing out of a dump truck. Guys also stay on the same task for hours with no rotations or no breaks.
And in terms of workshop conditions?
We've only got one working light in the pit. There are no mechanical lifting aids for heavy jobs, and no one does a take 5 before manual handling. And the water cooler's been broken for ages. Everyone's drinking warm water from the taps in the toilets.
It's not ideal at all. Anything else you think we should address?
Prep work should be done outside the pit, but the guys often stay down there the whole time. We should have a simple hazardous manual task checklist before starting work, and honestly, people should warm up or stretch before their shift. It would help prevent injuries.
Thanks for that. Thanks everyone for your contributions. Here's what I've gathered from the discussions. So missing area inductions, unsafe pit access due to the stairs being out of service, poor lighting in the inspection pit, crates being used as makeshift platforms. We've got torn or missing mats and limited housekeeping. We've got no manual handling awareness or assessments, unreported incidents and near misses, heat stress concerns, broken water cooler, no task rotation, lack of mechanical lifting aids, and limited communication about risks. Does that sum it up correctly?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Alright, let's look at some possible improvements. What ideas do you have?
Fix the stairs and handrails. Make sure new starters get their inductions.
Right on.
Probably replace those torn mats and get a bigger bin down in the pit.
Yeah.
And also add more lighting, bring in mechanical lifting aids, enforce take 5s, and definitely fix the water cooler.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Good suggestions. We can also look at better housekeeping routines, task rotation, or creating a manual handling checklist. So, closing the meeting. Thanks for your honesty and input today. I'll document all these issues, update the risk register, and escalate the maintenance items. I'll organise training and inductions, and training for inductions and manual handling, and I'll follow up on safety procedures with everyone. If anything else comes up, feel free to let me know, even just a message or an email. Always checking them, happy to check them. Appreciate your time. Thank you all for coming.